Hey everyone, this guest has worked in the bowling industry for a long time, but for the past 13 years, he has run a center and a pro shop on an Army base. He says there are some similarities and some differences to pro shops and centers in other parts of the country, and he's here to talk all about it. I'm Andrew Pfeffer. I'm the creator, producer, and host of Bowling with the Pfeff, and this is Hot Topics. And it's a situation that I'm very interested in finding out more about. So let's get right to it. Mike Sinek is here from Maryland. He is the manager at the Lanes Fort Meade Bowling Center and Pro Shop. Mike, welcome to Hot Topics.
Oh, thank you very much. Happy to be here.
Yeah, great to have you. Mike, kind of give us a lay of the land as far as the center that you're working in and the pro shop and the people you serve.
Certainly. So, bowling centers within the Army or military community are part of what's called the morale, welfare, and recreation. So, our job amongst bowling centers, clubs, arts and crafts, auto skills is to provide entertainment for the soldiers and their families and our DoD civilians inside the fence line of our military bases. So, it's a slightly the customers we serve, although we do have customers from our outside community. The customers we serve are primarily the active duty soldiers, their family members.
Okay. And a big thank you to all of them who serve our country so wonderfully. I mean, we can't thank them enough, but I certainly like to try every chance I get. Tell me, what are some of the challenges of running a pro shop and a center on an Army base?
So, biggest issues that we have, one is we are, like most military bases, a secure facility. So we do have a procedure to get people on for gate passes. So there's a way to get people into the shop or into the center. Most military bases, especially with bowling centers the size of mine, which are over 20 lanes, we really are actively in our community outside the fence as well. We work together with our outside community. But access to the base is always a tricky situation. Also, if anything happens in the world, like back in the day, 9/11 or any other situation, our status could change. And then our customers could be restricted due to something happening in the world. Luckily, we haven't had any of those situations anytime recently, but that's one of the issues that we deal with. Army bowling centers, Navy bowling centers, Air Force bowling centers come in a bunch of different sizes. We have below 20 lanes. Some centers are as small as 4 lanes. And then we have up to 52 or 56 lanes on certain bowling centers, depending upon the base. The centers that are over 20 lanes, we are required to make a profit. We do not use any tax dollars in our operations. We get no support from the government in general. We have to live on what we earn, just like an outside bowling center. The smaller centers do get a little bit of a subsidy.
Okay. All right. That's important to know. How about the popularity of bowling in the military community? Popularity is something that all bowlers are kind of concerned with as we try and grow this sport little by little. What can you say about, kind of the status there as far as how popular bowling is for you?
Oh, certainly. Bowling is immensely popular in the military community. So military members don't stay in one place usually for their entire career. They're usually moving every 2 to 3 years, depending upon what their job is, what their status is, and where their promotions go. And one of the stories that I've constantly heard is the first place they go when they go to a new base is they go to the bowling center, because one, they know every base has a bowling center. And two, they told us this, and it makes me smile every time I say this. They say the people who work in the bowling center know where everything is on base. So we go to the bowling center first, and they tell us where all the good places to go are.
Yeah, that's great to be that kind of resource for those folks. What are some of the things that you do to prepare yourself and your shop, your center, your customers for this upcoming season? It'll be here before you know it.
Oh, absolutely. As a matter of fact, yesterday and today I was at a local distributor trade show up in York, Pennsylvania. So we were buying products for the upcoming season. My regular pro shop guy, Mr. Donnie Carr, and I were we're going through with our other staff members, looking at shoes and bags and accessories. And one of the goals that I have for my staff when we go to the trade show is I want you to find me something that's cool that we haven't seen before, or something that's going to look great on the shelf. What is the new wow that I haven't seen before? Other than that, with the league season starting up, we've got sign up books and everything working there. In the pro shop also, we're putting together specials and packages. A welcome back to bowling, new grips, resurface your bowling ball, let's get the oil out of it. You probably didn't do that at the end of the season. So, all those little maintenance tips and tricks to help the customers get their bowling equipment up to snuff for the season coming up.
Yeah, I like that. The new wow, it shows you're being innovative and creative and really bringing that best foot forward for your customers, which is awesome to see. Mike, thanks so much for your time. Really appreciate getting to know you and your business. And for those of you out there who want to know more about Ipsia, there's the place at the bottom of your screen, ipsia.com. You can find out all about the benefits of membership. And if you like what you saw here, or, even if you didn't, I'd ask, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. It is, it is free, and it is the best way to help us continue to make great bowling content.